We've just been taking photos of our outfits with a rather pretty backdrop. Good afternoon. I am filming this with a little one present, so I don't know how far I will get. She's busy chewing her tights at the moment, but I keep meaning to film this and not getting around to it, so I thought now is as good a time as any. So basically, welcome back to the vlogs. Before I go any further, I want to talk about why there haven't been any vlogs, and what is going to be happening with them in the future. So since having a baby, I have really kind of reevaluated exactly what is important in my business, what I need to keep and what maybe will fall by the wayside. I want to keep blogging because I absolutely love doing it. I work with a lot of brands. It's a big part of my business, and I also want to keep vlogging because I love it and I love looking back over my vlogs. So I know that if I don't vlog while she's small, I will regret it. I want to have that footage. I want to document it. I want to share it with you guys because a lot of you have kind of been on this journey with me for a long time. And yeah, I want to share a lot of it with you. But it takes up a lot of my time. It's probably the thing that I find hardest to fit in. It's the thing that kind of drains my resources the most, really. So I was chatting to Ria, my business coach. If you don't follow Ria Freeman PR, you must. I was chatting to her about how to deal with it going forward. And we decided between us that the best way to do it is to vlog when I have something to vlog. So rather than the weekly vlogs that I was doing, for the minute at least, I think I'm just going to vlog when something big is coming up. Or when I feel like I've got a week where I just want to share it with you. So if maybe I'm doing stuff with the family that I'd like to have on video or anything like that. Maybe I'll do sort of a day in the life when I'm working. Very grabby at the minute. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just play it by ear. I'm going to kind of find a new rhythm, basically, because I can't do every week. I thought maybe I'd do every fortnight, but even that was proving difficult. And I was just starting to kind of worry about it, stress about it, feel that it was a pressure. And that's exactly what I don't want it to be. I love doing all of this and I started doing it all because I enjoy it, and I don't want that to change. So that's how I'm going to play it, I think. So with that in mind, this is my Burleigh vlog because I had an amazing weekend with Burleigh. I'm filming this back to front, by the way. I'm filming this after Burleigh because I feel like I need to fill you in. But yeah, I had an amazing weekend with Burleigh, so that's what you're about to see in a minute. Yes? Are you starting to get whingy? That's a foot. She'd like to be able to see herself, so maybe that'll give us a bit longer. Don't look so worried. Yeah, so there we go. That's the deal. Anyway, I think Sam's just got home. And I've got lots of Burleigh footage for you to see, so I won't continue chatting. I will let you watch that. It's much more interesting. Say bye. Good morning. Welcome to the first vlog in about 50 years. No, not really.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday, and we are, let's see if you can guess where we are. Hang on, can you see?
Oh yeah, I think you probably can.
It's Burleigh House. So we're at Burleigh today. I mean, you probably guessed by the clue, by the title of the video, because it's probably called Burleigh 2019. So, but anyway, yeah, we're at Burleigh today. It is Trot Up Day, and obviously Hi Ho Silver are sponsoring, so we are here to work with them. We've got photos to take, social media content to create.
we've parked right in the middle of Burleigh. We're not really sure why we've been allowed in here because we don't have a pass on our car yet, but the people on the gates are very nice and they just let us drive in. So we're, yeah, by the house right in the middle. This is our current view. So we're gonna go and find everyone. I'm here today with Nat, my glamorous assistant, doing hi-ho stuff, and then I'm here at the weekend with Jules. So it's gonna be a good vlog. That's attractive. We are by the Trot Up with Emma, who runs hi-ho, and that's Tom Jules, who founded Jules, and they are judging the best dressed. You are on phone photos for Instagram, and I'm on big camera. It's a bit windy. Sorry, I know you're enjoying singing, but we've got a vlog to make. Today, I didn't get much filmed the other day. No, keep turning down a bit more. With hi-ho, because it always is a bit manic on Trot Up Day. We go there, we fly in, we do what we've got to do with the Trot Up, and then we leave because there's no shopping or anything on. But it was a really good day. What?
No shopping.
There's not, the shops aren't open. It's all shut, it's like a ghost town. And there's nothing on other than the Trot Up, so. But it was good. We got done what we needed to do. The judging was great, it all went really well, and now it is Friday. So we're not actually going to Burleigh today. I haven't got the itinerary, but we are with Jules for today and tomorrow, and let me try and find the itinerary so I can tell you what we're doing. A photo of it because I didn't think I needed to bring the real thing. Kettering Park Hotel we're staying at, so we're meeting there at 11:30, and we're going to Falls Farm for a Warner's gin tasting, which I'm very much looking forward to. And we are baby free for the whole weekend. Oh, I actually didn't like saying goodbye. I did not think I would be that mum.
I didn't have a problem.
Yes, you did. But yeah, we're baby free for the whole weekend, so we're going to drink the gin and enjoy a full night's sleep twice. Yeah?
You are?
Yeah.
Well, that camera.
Both cameras.
Okay.
We've arrived. We've just walked into the room and they have Jules bedding on the beds, which is very cool. And we've got a little goodie bag, which I'll open in a sec. Oh, I'm just worn out. Walked up all the stairs. Actually, I didn't walk upstairs, went in the lift. It was a long way and I had bags. Right, I'm gonna just get settled. I wanted to show you the room before it got messy. We are at Warner's Gin now. This is Falls Farm, I think it's called. And we're learning how gin is made. So, having a little tour of the farm. It's actually really pretty. Look, I'll show you.
This build here, so again, lots of lumps and bumps, much less regular in nature, and what you're looking at there is the remnants and earthworks of a medieval fish farm. So the night. So I've already said, Tom and I have been mates. We will be approaching 7 figures this year, so lots of gin. We're now live in 22 export markets. That was built about 2 years ago. The bar, and actually that doorway behind you, which now leads to the back of the fridge, was the doorway into that little room, and that was our office. There were 3 of us in there. Our desk was a kitchen table from a cancer research shop. All gin was made in this room, all gin was bottled upstairs. It was very, very much hands-on. Even if you go back 4 years, there were maybe 5, 6 of us in the business. I think at last count, there was about 62 people in the business. Probably about 20 part-time production in the village, but it's still within sort of 4 miles. Much less glamorous location, although lots of gin in there. There's dogs patrolling that facility 24 hours a day. It's a bit too tempting. So we're still doing everything properly, but the essence of what we're doing at the farm really is the heart of the brand. We created that recipe, so this recipe, around the farmhouse kitchen table, friends and family, whenever we could get together. So it took about 8 months all in all, not in one sitting, I hasten to add. Those sessions descended into idiocy fairly quickly, so we learned we should be taking notes because we were consuming the spirit. And essentially we were trialling the gins, so market-leading gins of the day, the craft gins that were available. Really of note, that was only 6 Smith and Chase. And I think we came up with about 6 recipes in total. We finalised on recipe number 2. And that recipe is so juniper, so as mentioned earlier, you have to have juniper in gin. Most gins will also have coriander in as well. So if you take a juniper berry and also one of these little sort of beige coriander seeds, crush them together between your fingers, it just smells like gin. It's fab. So by all means have a dig around in here.
Amazing. I hope you think so. I love it. Don't try and walk back to where you were standing with it, because it evaporates by the time you get back there. And be careful of what I'm standing on. It's a scale. I've got it turned off so nobody can see. Yeah, if you want to come forward and try the gin.
We're about to try the gin as it comes off the still. It's 90% proof.
Oh, that is like real. Very nice. Wow.
Are you getting a reaction shot?
Yes, I am.
Do it.
Right, what do I do?
Just under the stream here. Yep, straight into your mouth.
Oh wow. Wow. Amazing.
When actually get the stream out.
We're also not going to get weird and talk about organoleptic profiles and notes of summer meadow and hints of wet Labrador. You know, as I've already kind of alluded to, you don't have to spend a fortune on tonic. So Waitrose Essential Tonic usually comes top of the blind taste tests or thereabouts. It works out about 50p a litre, so you don't have to spend a fortune. It also doesn't have to be tonic. You know, good with good is a general rule. You know, lots of people will say, and probably less so now, or less so in hushed tones, you know, I drink your gin with lemonade. I drink gin with lemonade. It doesn't matter. You know, if you're not a tonic fan, you shouldn't be missing out on this whole fabulous gin explosion. It doesn't matter. If the liquids that you're mixing together work for you, brilliant. To 40% gin. Yes, we are introducing sweetness here. You've got a very small proportion of honey by a cracking bottle of gin.
This is raspberry one. This is my favourite.
Double gold at San Francisco.
So just putting things there that complement the botanicals, effectively, kind of like making a gin. So, or making a gin and tonic. So you've got a double measure of the Jules gin, apple and pear, and you've got honey, you've got a bit of sherry, got some lemon, and then topped up with dry cider, garnished with some cinnamon and a slice of pear.
Oh my god, that sounds incredible.
It's absolutely fab. So,
how was the gin?
Just doing my hair at the moment. Jumped in too early.
How was the gin? It was really interesting, wasn't it? By the way, we look a really weird colour on this, but we're not actually when it's. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that was so interesting, and we had a lot of gin, but now we are for Tolmarsh Arms.
Most important thing we bought.
We bought what's called a solitary bee hotel. Yeah, which you put in the garden, and bees can live there. So we're doing our bit for the bees, which is really cool. And there's so much I didn't catch on here about the process of Warner's gin, but basically they're all about like it going full circle. So they obviously take a lot from the botanical gardens and stuff, but then they want it to be sustainable, and they want to help the bees, and they want to like all that kind of stuff. It's so lovely. It's such a lovely, lovely brand, and the people there are passionate about it. And I mean, if you know me at all, then you'll know that I like that kind of thing. So I like people who are passionate about what they do, and I'd much rather buy from a brand like that than a huge brand that don't really care. So it was really, really interesting. Way more interesting than I thought it would be. I just thought I was going to like drinking the gin. But yeah, now I need to line my stomach with something to eat. And apparently this restaurant is amazing. So perfect. say we've been good and gone with it for a salad, but it doesn't exactly look lightway. I know, it is, isn't it? A bit bright. That's better. So, quickest outfit change ever, because we were very late because we overran on the gin tour and on lunch, which was at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We are now off to the what are you giggling for? We're now off to the Jules store. What's up to this bit of hair? To get our outfits for tomorrow, which is really exciting. So Tom Jules is going to be there, my little BFF from yesterday, or no, Wednesday, and then we're going for dinner. I don't know how we're going to fit more food in, because everyone, so they sent out a list of meals like a couple of weeks ago, and they were like, choose your food for the weekend. If you want to choose 3 courses for every meal, then you can, like, it's up to you. And everyone's chosen 3 courses, because you don't want to be left out. Like, if everyone chose 3 courses and you're sitting there with just a sandwich, but now we're all slightly regretting it, because we've now got to go for a styling session and we'll feel very full. And then we're having a dinner apparently in an amazing restaurant, so hopefully we can find some room somewhere. Thoughts on the day?
It's good. Good gin.
Good gin. Oh, I didn't show you our bee house. I'll show you that in a bit. These are my hangers. I'm just about to try all of these bits on to choose my outfit for tomorrow.
It's our 28th year at Burleigh. They wouldn't let me in for the first 2 years. But we have a brilliant relationship with them, and I think you'll see that when you go over tomorrow. We do have more retail space there than anybody else. And Burleigh does go from strength to strength, so it's great to share. Bless you. Sorry. It's great to share. It's great to share it with you. And you all looked fantastic in your outfits. So Jules really did start on a pasting table in 1989 with a few products, but very quickly developed into lots more products. I was just telling Karen that even before the end of the first year, I was travelling to French horse trials and Dutch horse trials, and yes, so we were certainly established in the fields of Great Britain. We were very much at the forefront of retailing in fields. But Jules has grown up a lot. We were the very early adopters of online, so we were online in 2003. We have 2 million customers on our database, which I would say about 1.3 million are active, and we opened shops quite late in the day, and I never actually intended to open shops. I actually was supplying shops until I thought there's a shop down in Salcombe that's doing really loads of business, so I thought I'd drive down there to see why he's doing so well. And Salcombe is one road of shops, which is called 4th Street, and I dropped on the top of the street and drove down, and I drove past this shop called Jules, and I thought that's why he's doing so well, because he's using my blooming name. So he was a bit surprised to see me when I walked through the door, a bit embarrassed, and then I found out he had another one in Dartmouth, which is why he was selling so much product. So yes, fell into opening shops, and that was in about 2005. Now we have 127. We have a new initiative starting.
We do.
Which Andrea will tell you about now.
Yes. So I think you all hear me. Yeah. I think you've all heard about a little snippet about Friends of Jules, which in one sentence is a wonderful online emporium for a customer who enjoys and loves the country lifestyle. But before I tell you a little bit more about that, what I will reference is that our founder here, Mr. Jules, is a man of great ideas, and many of them, Alice. many of them. And one of the very many great ideas I think that you've come up with, Tom, is this, because what Tom saw was an opportunity for Jules to do two things. One, to serve our customer brilliantly, because what Tom's vision was to create an online emporium, as I like to call it, that allows our customer to buy everything they're going to need for themselves, their family, their kids, their gifting, in one place. So it's about making our customer's life easy, but also saw an opportunity to help makers and artisans and people who, just like Tom, who are making things in their garages and on their kitchen tables and in their garden sheds, and actually give them an opportunity to open up their businesses to those 1.3 million active customers that Tom's just described. So it does two brilliant things. And we've just started, we've done a sort of a secret launch, and we've chosen Burleigh to be the place that we give our heartland and our core customers a really sneak peek. So you'll see all of that tomorrow, and then we launch to the whole of our database next week. And we've brought together the most brilliant collection of makers and artisans selling products across jewellery and home and pet and garden. And it's really, really exciting because the product is just beautiful, but it's right for our customer.
Yeah. At the moment, this is lemon sole. Good morning. Now Saturday, so I'm not sure even how much I vlogged yesterday evening because it was very busy and yeah, just a bit manic. And obviously we're kind of all chatting, getting to know one another. There's 9 people on the trip. And yeah, I feel like we really had a good evening yesterday, and I feel like I kind of got a chance to chat to everybody and all the Jules staff as well, who are just doing the most amazing job, so shout out to them. And then this morning we are off to Burleigh, and I think our first stop is the Jules stand. We're going to have a look around. They've got a new secret that's no longer be a secret after this, called Friends of Jules, which I will talk to you more about at the time. I'm so tired, and I had a full night's sleep, but I feel like it's made me feel worse. But yeah, looking forward to today. Should be fun. I'm going to show you my outfit when I get there, because obviously last night we were styled by the Jules team and Tom, and we have a full Jules outfit from top to toe, as does Sam. The boys even got given pants, which are called Crown Jules. Got given pants.
Yeah, Tom's told me.
Tom sounds my best friend. Your shirt's cool. I'll talk you through the outfits when we're standing up and we're not squished into this little seat on the school bus. We have arrived. Just having a little photo sesh in front of the house. Well, it's actually on the side of the house. Yeah, and then I will show you exactly what I've got on. I mean, you can see a little bit. This is not something I would ever have chosen myself, but when they picked it for me, I loved it. Don't really have anything else to say at the moment, but just thought I'd tell you we're here.
Look.
Are you moaning?
Look, let's just show everyone how poor actually you are at photography. My eyes are closed, you took one photo. You think you were that good to get it in one shot?
So we've just been taking photos of our outfits with a rather pretty backdrop for the blog post. But basically, so I'm wearing a lovely pink scarf, floral pink scarf, a shirt with foxes and pheasants, and what are these, like guinea fowl maybe? I'm wearing a short triple cherry roller.
Show everyone, because I feel like
hang on,
it's very close.
Okay, hang on, let me just talk them through it and then you can show them properly. I'm wearing this pink blazer, which I would never have chosen, but I just love it. And I'm wearing Jules jeans, which if you're going to buy, go a size down because they're quite loose. My own gifted loafers with the pheasant on.
And then I have this Jules bag. They tried to give me a little one, but I was like, no, I've got about 150 cameras to take, so I need a big one. So yeah, I got this one, which has got like a million pockets in, and
so big we lost our phones.
yeah, so big. Yeah, we lost both of our phones at once. So yeah, hang on. Yeah, so
Hang on.
yeah.
Let me take control of this. I'm gonna go down the hill. Lily fell down the hill. Yeah, look, this is the full outfit. Ta-da!
This is Sam's outfit.
Hang on, I'm not in my pose.
You're not in your pose? What is your pose?
I don't know, you were telling me to do that. Well, no, I'll just look away.
Okay, look away. Tom dressed Sam. You just went with it, didn't you?
Yeah,
so this has got, where are the little rugby men? Oh, here's one.
There's one.
Little embroidered rugby players, which is really cool. I think we're right in their photo, by the way. And then a gilet, a jumper with a nice little... You're such a dick. Chinos and trainers and pants. No. Where am I going?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I don't think you should be recording as we're going across course. You could get hit by a...
We won't get hit by a horse, will we?
Listen, you never know what can happen.
I want to talk you through the Friends of Jules thing as well, because that is a new initiative from Jules. It's all on their stand. Hi-ho involved, which is very exciting. So at some point, because I went to the Jules stand earlier and it was absolutely manic, but at some point we will wander back there and I'll talk you through all of that.
Yes, lovely.
So good.
I think the whole flexible working.
Oh, I'm blurry. But I feel like I look as tired as I feel. We just had a lovely lunch in the members enclosure because, you know, we needed more food. And we are now at the Warner's Gin stands, our friends from yesterday, and I think we're going to get a cocktail. And then this morning I've been doing like all content creation. So this afternoon I'm going to have a little look at the shops and we'll go over to the Jules fence, which seems to be causing some problems in the cross country. It seems like it must be a tricky fence because I think there's been a couple of falls there. I don't really want to see one of those, but we'll see how we go. We made it to the Jules fence. It was quite a walk. But yeah, hopefully we're going to see some ponies going over this nice and safely.
White boxes. Just over the first of the opposite left-handed balance up the hill. Eyes on the corner. Always well, she could have an impact on this top 5 yet soon. She's certainly motoring along with Santiago Bay. Izzy Taylor and Spring Power come to the Jules at the molting, eyeing up the first of those white oxes. Turning left-handed a second on the rising ground. She already looking right, pulls right. And she'll now come to the left-handed corner, wasting a few seconds. But Izzy, one of the fastest lady riders across the country, and quickly back into her rhythm. Leads the Jules at the molting behind her and heads on down now through the crowd. And they're holding on right to the end of the day to see some of the world's very best horse and rider combinations here at the 2019 Land Rover Burleigh Horse Trials as he comes downhill to the Discovery Valley for the very first time. Oliver Tanner through the Jules at the molting, very direct relay.
Going over a bump. Good morning. What the bloody hell day is it? Sunday. It's the end of the weekend. We are on our way home, so I can't even remember what the last thing I filmed was yesterday, but I think it kind of ended pretty abruptly because the cross country finished and it was absolutely manic crowds getting back into the shopping village, and then we went to dinner. And I thought that I would not vlog anything or do any content really over dinner because it was the last meal we were all having together, and I just thought it would be nice to be present and not be having a million cameras in front of me, which is what I spent the whole weekend with. But yeah, we're on our way home. We've had some breakfast, had a lovely lay-in, which was very much appreciated because I'm back to night feeds tonight. We were just kind of chatting about the weekend, weren't we? And oh, it's just incredible. Like the Jules team, I said to Rosie, one of the girls, as I left, like they should be so proud because they do such an amazing job. Everybody is so lovely. It's like a real family. They get on so well. I mean, I would like to apply for a job there because they just look like such a lovely team. And yeah, it was just the best weekend. So I think I'm driving home thinking about what content I'm going to post, and we were just discussing about the styling session we had, and I was saying, you know, I am usually kind of a fairly average size 12. I'm quite comfortable with that. I'm quite happy with the way I look a lot of the time, and my body shape is, I'm never going to be a stick, and I don't really want to be. I've got boobs and I've got, you know, hips, and I'm quite happy with that. But at the moment, obviously, I'm carrying a bit of extra baby weight, and I was really nervous about my styling session. And until I found the outfit that I was wearing yesterday, I felt really uncomfortable in a couple of things I was trying on. And like all the other girls are tiny, they've got beautiful figures, and kind of like 10s and 8s, and could you not crash into the car in front? And I kind of thought that they would all just find an outfit, it would be easy for them, and I would be the one that was difficult and struggling, and actually it wasn't like that at all. Everybody there was struggling a little bit with what to wear. They've all got their own insecurities, their own hang-ups. It doesn't matter what size they are or how gorgeous I thought that they looked, they were still like, oh, I'm not sure if this looks right, is this flattering, does this show this part of me that I'm not happy with, is this my style? And I just found it really interesting, really, that every single one of us had our own kind of body hang-ups and issues, I guess, and it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me, it wasn't just because I've got baby weight to lose, it wasn't just because I'm not, you know, supermodel skinny. Yeah, just interesting. We're all kind of in the same boat, but I just thought I would add that on to the end because it's kind of a bit of a, what do you call it, like a realisation. Anyway, I've been wittering on for too long. I was only coming on here to say goodbye. Yeah, anything you want to add about the weekend? Honestly. Thank you, maybe?
So thank you to everyone.
No. He had a great time, by the way. Bloody miserable. I take you on a weekend away, you get a load of free clothes, you're still miserable. Yeah, we both had a great time. It was amazing. I can't say it enough. But I'm quite looking forward to getting back to Molly, so I will leave you with that, and I'll see you soon.